This is a mid to late 19th century teak campaign book cabinet, a bookcase made for travel. So how does it work? Well, we can see these brass hinges to the middle here. It's made of two sections hinged together. And rather like a book, and that's in its open form, it simply closes. And when it closes, it forms a box. When the two sections close together, to locate them, you've got these brass lugs here and here, which fit to inset brass holes here and here to give you a nice tight fit. And then you've also got a lock, so you can use the key, you can fix it in place. When it was packed down as a box, then it probably would have gone into a pine or deal packing case, or perhaps it might have gone into a canvas case. What's nice about this one is that it's got brass edging to it, brass corners rather, to it, and straps. Most of them didn't have this, some of them did. So you've got a brass strap there, 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 and there. Also on the top here and on the bottom here, and likewise on the back of this section, and the same on the other section. So when the two sections are closed together to form your box, you've got these brass straps on all of the outside corners. Now, as I said, this example is mid to late 19th century. It was such a good design that it was made throughout the 19th century, really. And you do see variations in design. This one has got nice wooden panelled doors. You get some which have got glazed doors, some which have got astragal glazed doors, some which have got panels of material, perhaps with a brass grid in front of them. You get some which don't have any doors at all. They're a very practical piece of furniture, useful piece of furniture for anyone travelling in the 19th century. No TV, of course, so your entertainment in your downtime would be reading books, or perhaps doing some drawings or art. Let's have a look on the inside. So we've got 3 adjustable shelves to each side. And these shelves are made of pine or deal, and they're edged in teak. So that section there, which is about 3/4 of an inch, is teak edged to the front. That's your show wood. And they sit on these adjustable bars, which can be moved to the different teeth on these, different positions on these teeth on the side. Quite a sort of a standard fitting for a bookcase, whether it's domestic or travel. I think maybe a few of those have been replaced, those bars. There's a slight difference in colour to some of them, but it's not uncommon, unfortunately, for that to happen. So that's your interior. So that would give you an awful lot of reading matter if you were stuck on a ship for 6 months travelling to India, and would help occupy your time. Mostly they were made, we presume, to sit on top of a campaign chest like this one is, but of course they could also be put on the floor and used that way. They're still a very popular piece of campaign furniture today. A lot of people are interested in them and find them a very practical way for keeping their treasured books. So to sum it up, it's a teak mid to late 19th century campaign book cabinet. No maker's or owner's name, but that's quite common on book cabinets. Might have been on a packing case if there was one originally, but we've never seen a book cabinet actually with its original packing case. Not surprising though that they get separated and lost over time. And still a very practical, useful piece of furniture today, as hopefully you can see.